Hello and thanks for joining me for day 6 with Shazza Little, doing the Custom Vending Machines challenge, which is a challenge that's built in with my mod that I've been working on. So we're just doing a bit of a playtest run here. Still trying to figure out if I've got the right sort of balance for the challenge. If you are new here, there will be a couple of links in the description. There'll be one for the playlist of this playthrough. There'll be another one for the demo video of the mod, which also goes over the settings of the challenge. But all right, we're on our 6th day. Gonna check the radio. Let's fill up our water. Should be getting close to being due for the helicopter event pretty soon. And we wrote down the frequency on our map in an earlier episode. So 106.8. Let's turn the radio on. Let's turn that down. 6.8. Tune in. And we should get the 8 AM broadcast. Head over here and check out traps. And if we're not getting a helicopter event, then we'll cruise up the road a bit. Here's the broadcast. So essentially, if you are just new here, the challenge is basically most of the loot settings are set to nothing. We do have air activity detected, which means that so with the loot settings set to nothing, we need to pretty much rely on getting anything useful, most things useful from the vending machines. I'm gonna take those out. Those. So that's still got bait. Let's put termites in that one. That one's still got bait too. So let's put the crickets back in there. Alright, we'll head back inside. Turn that off now. Smoke in the car, save our lighter. So the gas stations are all empty. So if we want gas, we need to buy it. And we've got 12 bucks. We need 32, I think, for our generator. Alright, what I'm going to do... Let's... pop this over here. These can go in here. We can research that. Let's do that. Okay, let's pop that on here as well. Let's do some exercise. Actually, what I should do, I should really buy a book set. I put my money down. Let's get our fishing books. Alright, so there's no windows in here, so we should be pretty safe from the helicopter when it comes. That money can go in there. It's in the bin. Let's butcher this. This is our hunting knife. Chuck that in the microwave. Let's unpack these. Chuck those in there. That can go in there. Maybe not. Food out. That. Kinda, it's because I favoured it. Oops. We'll favourite it when we put our bag back on, that's fine. Let's get a bit of this red. Actually, let's do some more exercise. Yeah, we should probably take our sweater off. Take that off too. We don't even need that. We may as well rip that for some rags. Those in there. Let's pop that in there. And alright. A meal in there. Don't. A meal in our bag there. Got a meal on our main inventory. Let's pop that one in there. Let's go our fishing bag. That can go in there too. Alright. Read the rest of this book. It's finished. Okay. So I'll start reading this one, I guess. I'll do some more exercise. And that'll probably do it for the exercise today. Probably going to need to pop some pills to get to sleep later. hungry. Let's eat this one. Put that back on now. Let's open one of those. All right, chuck that in there. Get back to reading our book. Yeah, we don't have anything else that we can read for the rest of the day. No sign of the helicopter yet, though. We'll stop for smoke. Let's chuck it there. Okay, let's just wear that. All right. No sign of a helicopter yet. But we'll see. There it is. And hungry again. Right, let's wear that. Let's eat this one. Some beef in there. Some mushroom. Chuck that in there. And it's back for another pass. Let's pop our knives back on. Alright, so I don't know if it's going to come back again or not. I'm not really going to risk it though. That's red, so we'll chuck that in there. And we can't read this yet. Put it in my bag anyway. Let's top up our water. Alright, there's not much else we can do inside, so I think I'm just going to do some some running on the spot. So we get a little bit of fitness. So we're on 1951.41 and 38.1 on the running. So I'm basically just going to run on the spot for a couple of hours. Not going to not going to make you watch me do that for a couple of hours. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so been running for a little while. We're at high exertion, so we'll take a bit of a rest here. Our pain from our muscle strain is kicking in from our exercise we did before. Haven't gained a lot of fitness experience from that, but a little bit, and it all adds up. Little bit of running experience. So just going to get my breath back here. And I'm going to get back to the running till about 11:30 or so. And then we'll start popping some painkillers to get to sleep. But I'll be back in another moment. Okay, so 11:30 now. We are now in severe pain from our exercise previously. We're going to have a smoke. We are going to have something to eat. And we're going to start popping some pills. We just switched over into agony. Back to severe pain. Take a few of these. We can put our sweater back on now. Okay, we still need some more painkillers. See if that gets us down. Maybe one more. A minute to see if it kicks in. Quite. Go. Now we can sleep. We're probably still going to be feeling the pain on the next day. Okay. Fill up our bottle. See, you can learn, even though we got as much as we could from the experience from the cooking shows, we still learned a recipe from it. Someone's banging on my door. Oops, went dead. Okay, do you have any friends around? Got any money for me? Nope. Alright, so back to what I was doing. Let's see. Where's my bowl? Got some beef in there. Alright, let's pop that one in my bag. That one in there. Come back to that later. Alright, let's go and see if the helicopter brought any more zombies around. Got a couple down there, one down here by himself. Don't want to take on too many while we're in pain from our big exercise bout yesterday. Okay, and you got nothing for me. Okay, got a couple over here. Okay. Got money. Just $1. Taking that. And what are our sneakers like? Tiny bit of wear. It's fine. Swap them over. It's a decent pair of jeans too. Put them on the ground as a spare. Alright. Do have a zombie up here. Go take care of this one. Go check out our traps. Alright, friends, one up there. No money for me. A couple up there. Let's just spread out and take them one by one. Okay, you got no money. Later. Yeah, we'll take a watch. There's one or two up there. Here one. Alright. got a wallet. $1. Go far. Alright, head on over towards our traps. Grab that. We're out of mushrooms too, so might have to put our search focus on for mushrooms for a bit. A car battery? Are you serious? It's in shit condition. Oh, we'll grab maggots. That stuff will go. Quartz. Those. That one. All right. Let's grab our birds. Centipede out of there. And our main inventory. All right. Have a little bit of a wander down this way. Let's change this over to mushrooms. Let's check these corpses for maggots. You need it. Those. Grab those. Be sure they're broken shivs. Shove them on the corpses so they disappear. Grab those maggots. And those ones. And something down here. What? Here, more mushrooms. Poison ones. I suppose pick up a rock. Pain has gone. Yeah, I suppose we can use that short blade. Won't last long. Mushrooms for now. have a friend.
Hey!
Alright, you got nothing. Grab that. Alright, we've got a couple more back up here. Let's drop this stuff off. Where are you? Breaking windows. Where is he? The hell? No, he did break a window. Alright, I guess we don't have our pain anymore, so let's take care of these guys.
Hey! Hey!
Alright, you got nothing. And you got nothing. Oh, we don't really need the garbage bag. Those can go. Fishing bag. Along with those. Let's carve these guys up. Put those in the microwave. And make a shiv out of that. And we can start reading the next one. Let's just dump those. And those. Let's have a smoke. more beef in there. Yeah, I have a meal. Yep, let's eat this one. Chuck that in there. Pop those in there. Alright, let's pop that in my bag. Let's add some beef to this one. Some mushroom. Some game. What's our weight? Still need to gain weight. Okay, that can go in there. Alright. Let's grab this. Let's go and do a lap around the lake. Make sure we've got no zombie friends up there. That. Do I care about rocks? Maybe do some napping at some stage. And we'll probably do some carving at some stage as well. It's a broken knife that we dropped the other day. Corpse. Alright. We're going to pop this up on the table over here. That's the other broken one we dropped. That on the corpse. Alright, I think it's pretty clear. Let's go back and do our midday exercise. Just our standard routine this time, not the full staying indoors routine. take that off now that we've got our denim shirt. Go in there. Let's just do 20 minutes. Get your breath back. Alright, so I think what we might do, our food situation is a little bit low. What's our cash situation? $11. We need another $21. I think we might do a spot of fishing. Let's take the jig lure off. That can go in the bag. Pop the slug on there. We'll use the leeches as well. We've got a couple of zombies up here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Hey!
Okay, so if there are zombies around when you're trying to fish, not only might they attack you while you're fishing, but they also, I believe, do affect the fish from biting. A quick look over the fence here. Yeah, I got a few up there. Could be okay for a minute. Let's try this spot down here. Not attach fishing rod to my belt. To my back, rather. Okay. Yeah, and I should have pinned my inventory. There we go. Alright, see if we can catch anything. Not much biting. Oh, there we go. Should be able to slice that one. Let's use the stale leech. So we do have our fishing and foraging and trapping abundance set down to very poor. We also only get half the amount of experience in all three of those. But I do have the what is it? The herbalist one, giving us one foraging. Still seem to be finding a lot while we're foraging, even with those settings though. There's another bite. Seaweed. Okay, didn't use our bait though, so let's try again. I think there is a recipe, I haven't found it yet. There is a recipe for sushi, I think, which might use the seaweed, I don't know. Can't really seem to add it to any other recipes that I've found so far. This time, it's a bit small. 18 centimetres, we should be able to slice that one as well. Still got our leech. Okay, well, try again. I might have missed the spot there. Yeah, we're sort of on it. We should be able to slice both of these. Come on, fishy fishy. So I thought I read somewhere in patch updates that you need to actually like jiggle your line, catch anything. I haven't really found that the case. doing it there, we did get a bite, but I can't say for sure that that's why we got a bite. What do we got this time? An empty tin can. Alright, well. Still got our leech. Let's have a look and see if there's a different spot. There's a couple of bubbles over here. We'll try here. There. Have a smoke. Probably not something you should do while you're fishing. Like if you're putting on bait after you've just had a smoke, the smell will transfer to the bait, put the fish off. Don't know if you're aware of that or not. That is a thing. It looks tiny. 11 centimeters. All right. Bubbles have gone. So we may well have dried up the lake here. Oops, some friends. Okay. Now I'm back off. There we go. Alright. You got a wallet with no money in it. And you got nothing. Alright, does look like we don't have any bubbles happening in here anymore. See a bubble out there. There's one over there. And yeah, there was a group of zombies a bit further up. Right here. It's no good. Have our bait on. Let's try that again. Better off over this side. Maybe. Ah, hungry. Oh, there's a bite. Looks pretty small. 19 centimeters. Should be able to slice that up. Have a meal in here or not? Yep. Okay. Let's eat that. And we'll pop this leech on here. Let's try out here. see how we go there. And I think we might head back over, check our traps again. Cook up some fish. I think we've still got 1 or 2 wilderness survival shows left. Okay, well, a dirty rag. Let's have a wash while we're here. Okay. Alright, so let's shove that in there. That can go in there. We'll just eat the seaweed. Alright, got another zombie over here, so... And you got nothing. Let's get over to our traps. We have another one here. And what you got for me? Just $1. Alright. Scissors. Take those. Should probably come back and do a bit of a yell around here. Oops. Because if there's zombies around here, they will destroy the traps, as well as stop them from catching anything. Termites. Alright. Let's get back in time for our TV show. Come on, you're gonna make me miss my TV show. Hey, take your wallet. Let's care about. Let's get back inside. I think it might be woodworking anyway. This one. Alright. Let's see. Have a look at what we've got here. Got those. Chuck that in there. Alright. Those can go. Stay there. Let's put our shiv. Pop that in there. Put that in there. Pop that on our belt. That can go in there. Chop these guys up. They can go in the microwave. Slice that one. Can slice all three of these. Slice that one though. And I still don't know what to do with the fish guts. Anybody knows what fish guts are for? Leave me a comment. Let's see. Okay. Bit of reading while we're waiting for this to cook. Alright. This should keep us going for a couple of days, I think. Maybe. Almost cooked. There we go. Let's eat that one. Shove those in there. Bit of fish in that one. Alright. Let's fill up my water. A little bit on the drowsy side. Let's go down this way a little bit. See if we got any. If the helicopter brought any zombies up the side.
Hey! Hey!
and then we might have a look in the drive-in as well. Because if there's any on the other side of that fence, they will affect our trapping. Alright, you got nothing.
Hey! Hey!
Might walk down the fence line and go around the back. Yeah, maybe we'll just take a gamble and jump the fence. We do have one up here. And you got nothing. Nothing for me. Let's have a smoke. Looks pretty clear, at least up the top end. Don't see any there. Let's have a look around by the projector room. Little on the tired side. Do have a customer here. There we go. And you don't got nothing for me. Maggots. That one. That one. All right. See if there's any up around here. I don't see any. Swing back down this way. one pass down past our traps again. Oh, some birds there. Still got bait in it. It's got a couple of termites there. There we go. All right. So we're a bit drowsy, so I'm not gonna head out anymore. Chuck that in the corpse so it disappears with the corpse. Poison. And I guess we can try a little bit more fishing. Let's just run over there, I guess. Grab that. And got maggots on us. Let's use those. And that's right out in the middle. Can I cast that far even? Let's have a go. Yep. Give this a try. Pin out. There we go. Not putting up much of a fight though. There's a fishing level. 13 centimeters. We can't slice that one. Now we can research fishing rod now. Pop some maggots on here. Yeah. Those bubbles are gone. Or are they just... Sometimes when you zoomed out, can't really see them. There's some over here. We are getting tired though. There is that group that's a bit further up north. Probably should have gone and taken care of them. But, Okay. Try our luck here. Some bubbles over there, but this could probably deplete the supply in this lake for a bit. See, the bubbles disappeared. Oh no, they're still there. Well, we've got a plastic bottle. Alright, let's fill that up. Because we can shove that in the microwave. Still got our maggots. Let's have another go. And then I think we'll go back, hook these up. And that'll probably be time for bed. Yeah, I don't think we're actually going to get much there. Alright, let's put our fishing rod away. Pop that in there. Pop those in there. Alright, so what's that cash? 12. Still need a bit more. Get out Jenny. I think what I'm going to do is turn out this light. And probably the one in here too. Alright. Let's put these up. Can't slice that one. That's fine. Let's read a bit more of our book while we're waiting for this. So it's our 7th day. My favourite weapon is bare hands. I don't think I've had that in a playthrough before. Oh, we should have chucked that in there too. That's alright. I don't want to interrupt this cycle. Chuck it in there afterwards. Cook it up next time. I mean, we've still got all these toilets, all these sinks over across the hole in the other side, over in there. We're not super desperate for water just yet. Let's have a look. Let's eat one while it's hot. that in there. And I think we've got a meal in here. We do. Alright. I think I'm just going to read for a little bit longer. Don't want to go too early. There we go. We'll sleep there. And that is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.